and she's just wasting my time.
Parkinson's law says that a task will swell in perceived importance and complexity in direct proportion to the time allotted to completing that task. Something to consider, isn't it? Now, what the hell does that thing mean? Well, basically, the more time we give to a certain task that we know needs to get done, we'll grow in energy. Remember, what we resist tends to persist. And when we have a task that we know needs to get done, whether it's following up, whether it's doing this, whether it's doing our taxes, whatever it might be, how we perceive that task, the growth in perceived importance begins to expand, and also the complexity begins to expand. It's interesting because if you're somebody who loves your business and you love what you do and you just can't wait in the morning to get started, but you tend to procrastinate on some of those certain tasks, don't they get bigger? Don't they start to grow and they become these like little monsters that start to eat us up on the inside until we finally decide, okay, time to take action. So there's another principle that I want to share with you, and it's called the Pareto principle. And you may have heard the 80-20 rule. Well, this is the Pareto principle. Basically says that there are 80% of your activities are only going to produce 20% of your results, and vice versa. 20% of your activities are going to produce 80% of your results. So in this quick little video, it's really an opportunity for you to refocus your attention on what are the 20% of activities that are going to produce the big 80% of the results. What are those key focus activities, that 20%, that if you focused on more consistently would yield you larger results in your business? For example, as a coach and a speaker, I know that my primary activities that generate income and generate more clients are number one, speaking engagements, number two, consultations. So those two things, if I'm focusing all my attention, all my business attention on funneling everything into those two activities, I know that my business is going to grow consistently, and it has over the course of time. And so what are those 2 or 3 or 4, whatever those activities are, that small 20% that's just, on the task list just looks like another activity that when you participate in or take action in consistently ends up growing your business? What are those key things? What is that 20%? So take a moment and write down what are those top 3, 4, 5, or 6 things that are in your top 20% that give you and yield you the largest results, that 80%. When I work with clients and I work with people, typically committed entrepreneurs who are ready to grow their business, I'm looking at their avoidance patterns. And what are those avoidance patterns? Well, when you think about it, we all have big dreams and goals and visions for our business, at least most of us do. And a lot of times we'll find ourselves, sidestepping into, taking a nap, or sidestepping into checking Facebook again, or sidestepping into, overeating, or sidestepping into oversleeping, or maybe we start overcleaning, or maybe we start organizing our lists again, or maybe we, go on Facebook. And those avoidance patterns keep us safe, so to speak, from achieving our goals. What does that mean, really? Well, when you have big goals and dreams and you begin to take action toward them, that uncomfortableness starts to set in, right? That unfamiliarity, the unknown. And as a result, we go into unconscious activities like eating, sleeping, over-organizing, over-cleaning, wanting the internet aimlessly on Facebook. And we find ourselves at the end of the day not achieving anything of immense results. But when we key in and focus in on those 20% of activities. Those 20% of activities are going to get us moving in the direction that we want to go. When we focus on those things consistently and create a structure in our day and stay disciplined to that structure, we can generate more results, we can gain more clients, and we can use the most valuable resource that we have as entrepreneurs, which is time, more effectively. So, what are your avoidance patterns? What do you do to avoid moving forward and focusing on those things, that 20% that can grow your business? Become aware of those things. Become aware of those avoidance patterns. Become focused on the 20% and watch your business grow. Take good care. God bless. And see you real soon.
Why don't we get together? We could wait.